around it. That's not really the issue. But it would appear that all levels of the political class are very comfortable with this. They find the necessity for tokenism. Don't you think that that's a dilution of your job, even as a legislator, that probably you and your colleagues are more focused on how much you can give your constituents and not really the main job that you're given? Don't you think that by doing that, you're exacerbating the problem?
In fact, what I would say, Idimuri, is that if you want to cure a problem, the best stage to start whipping is from the top downward. Because if the State House opens the door for dishing out tokenism, then it has opened door up to the MCAs.
That's where you get your permission from.
Of course, you see. People are watching things happening. And they are now aware that whenever you step into the State House, you can come back home with 5,000 envelope or so. Then, how do you expect the same person, when he is at the level of a senator or a governor or an MP, to get home empty? Because they all understand that like politicians are money makers. And I don't know why, because a politician is always seen as an ATM. And it is wrong. But this culture is a culture that already we are in. And if we want to heal it, we must stop it from the top. Going down, it can be healed. But if the top is open, then there is no way that you can close the door at the bottom, because the thread is the same, the behavior is the same. What I would think is that because it's a culture that started with Moi, and since then it has been growing, and now it has become a mega. It is very hard because it has become a culture. So unless we now take a serious measure to curb it, but it is too hard for it. First, we must fight with the poverty. Because when the poverty is at this level, then that widow still will be there.
Because the main reason for politics is to alleviate the suffering of the people.
Listen to me. Assume you have your laws within the Constitution. Those laws, sometimes it is more advantage than me, because Hakite can be able to assist anybody, and then he can justify through the necessary document. The CDF, you cannot. It is locked. You cannot directly give somebody something to get out of a particular problem. But what do you do? Because the same person will come to me, and you won't get back, because assume there's what we call a medical bill. If you cannot sort a problem from a medical bill, then what a member are you? And that's how these voters reason. And it's like it is your burden. You must help us. And because at your level, from God, it is not you.
I need to correct something on my kitty.
Just before I give you an opportunity, let's hear some of your feedback on what you think about this discussion, the politics of tokenism and where it's leading us.
Tokenism is actually the one thing that is ailing our politics, because we believe that for someone to be useful to us, they have to give us something first. And that is also what is driving the goon economy.